Hello, and welcome to our third episode of Speak with SucCEZ. Today's discussion focuses on moving and capturing your audience. So, paano mo ba makakapture yung audience mo pag ikaw ay nagsasalita? We deal with people in our daily lives. We all speak and interact with everyone. So, we are all in the business of speaking. So, we are all public speakers actually kasi araw-araw tayo nagsasalita. There are people who are natural-born speakers, and there are those who hone the skills through their everyday interaction in their everyday life. If you're speaking for your work or your business, it is imperative that you enhance the skill regularly. Kasi failed presentation can make or break your business, especially if you're in sales, 'di ba? Example, you're selling your product. If you cannot present well, then walang bibili sa'yo. So, this is very important. It is also a bigger responsibility when you speak, especially if you speak to inspire and motivate people. We should know that what we are saying is backed up by research and evidences that it is really true. As we speak to enhance not only our lives, but also the lives of our audience. So, hindi pwede na chamba-chamba lang yung sinasabi mo. All information should be researched and dapat tama siya. Dapat meron tayong ebidensya na pag tayo ay question, ay mali yung sinasabi mo. Dapat meron kang maipapakita na, oh, eto yung research, eto yung sinasabi niya. Kaya tama yung sinasabi ko. In the world of selling, speaking is the ultimate key in making a sale. Tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, di ba? So, the skill in selling, in speaking, is usually partnered with product mastery and persuasion skills. So, ito yung tatlong kailangan mo if you're a salesperson. Pero, di ba minsan, natatanong natin yung sarili natin na ba't parang hindi sila naniniwala sa atin? Parang, wala lang sa audience mo yung mga sinasabi mo. Parang hindi sila na-inspired or na-motivate. Yung hindi mo sila na-convince to buy something from you or to do the things na sinasuggest mong gawin nila for them to be able to improve their lives. Di ba minsan, if we attend training or seminars, there are times na may mga seminar na ang lakas ng dating sa atin. Di ba yung parang nasa bahay ka na, hindi ka pa din makaget over sa mga narinig mo, kinikwento mo siya sa mga kasama mo sa bahay. So, bakit kaya ganun? Bakit hindi lahat ng na-attendan natin na seminar is parang may hugot lagi. Parang may effect lahat sa atin. It is because some speakers not only tells you the story, they show you the story. So telling is different from showing because showing captivates the audience more. And this kind of talks are those that are usually retained in your mind. So if you want to be remembered or gusto mo na naaalala yung mga sinasabi mo, you should be able to show the story. Hindi lang yung sinasabi mo or yung sinasabi mo yung kwento sa kanila. Dapat napapakita mo yung kwento. Na-visualize nila kung ano yung sinasabi mo by the way you speak and show it to them. So now, what we have to do now is to identify the kind of speaker that we are. Ano bang klaseng speaker ka? Kasi, di ba maraming klase nga yung speaker. So, the first type of speaker is what we call the informational speaker. So, the purpose of this kind of speaker is to give information. So, hindi siya yung tipo na kailangang ma-inspire or ma-motivate yung audience. The purpose lang is to give information. And ito yung nangyayari sa atin nung nasa school tayo, di ba? Yung mga teachers natin, nagle-lecture, nagsasalita, to give us information for us to be able to pass the subjects that we are having. So, ang difference naman dito is kasi di ba yung mga teachers natin, there are teachers na naaalala natin later on in life. Those teachers are not mere informational speakers. Parang nasa ibang level sila ng pagiging speaker, which I will be discussing later on. So, the second is the motivational speaker. So, ang purpose naman ito is to give external motivation. So, parang to jumpstart you to do something. Like, di ba minsan, especially nung nag-lockdown, di ba, yung nasa bahay lang tayo, minsan yung ibang employees tinatamad na mag-work. So, this is the kind of talk that they have to attend, the motivational talk of some speakers para ma-jumpstart or masindihan ulit yung interest nila to do things in their life. So, parang ito yung magpupush sa kanila to achieve their goals. Their quotas in sales, di ba? May quota, may goal that you have to achieve. So, this is the kind of speaker that you need. And then the third is the inspirational speaker. So, this is the kind of speaker na parang ang design niya is to go inside your soul. Yung parang tatagusin yung kaluluwa mo ng information na binibigay nila na parang it will cause you to change for the better. Ito yung difference ng motivational and inspirational speaker. And then, ito din yung klase ng teachers na na-encounter natin, na naaalala pa natin hanggang ngayon. Kasi di ba hindi naman lahat ng teachers natin noon, naaalala natin ngayon. So, may mga specific teachers lang tayo na naaalala. It's because they were able to inspire us. So, they are what we call the inspirational speakers na dumaan sa buhay natin and not the informational one. And the fourth kind is the transformational. This is my dream. I want to be like this in the future. Kasi ngayon, feeling ko nasa motivational stage ako because syempre, I am training my team, my sales team to achieve their goals, their quotas. So, nandito ako sa part na to because I give them energy and I jumpstart them to do something, to work, to sell. So, the transformational speaker are those speaker that makes you say things you don't want to say and do things that you don't want to do. So, hindi naman ito sa masamang paraan, no? But, kasi di ba sometimes, like me, I hate exercising. I don't, though, parang, there were times na parang last year yata, I was able to join a community wherein, may na-joinan ako na mga transformational speakers sila. And they were able to transform me. Na parang nag-exercise ako last year. So that's what transformational speakers are. That's what they do. And itong mga transformational speaker na to, parang dapat kung ano yung sinasabi nila, ginagawa nila, like, 'di ba, if you are telling someone to lose weight, then dapat you're losing weight then. So, dapat you're showing those people na tinatransform mo that you are doing it as well. They are the people that goes with you in the darkest places in your mind. Tapos sila din yung huhugot sa'yo na makalabas ka doon kung nasaan ka dati. Parang sasamahan ka nila para hindi ka nag-iisa. And this is what we call our coaches, the life coaches are usually transformational speakers because they help you transform your life, transform who you are, and make you become the better version of you. Okay, so we usually speak to move people, to captivate people, no? And we do this by telling stories. Showing the stories is much better than telling them. So, showing a story is like moving in a movie. Dapat, ini-incorporate mo yung action mo in your speech. Diba? Sa mga declamation, diba? May mga ganyan. Diba? Pag nagsasalita sila, meron silang mga action. Para mas nafe-feel ng audience kung ano yung sinasabi mo. So, as a speaker, we have to make sure that we always read as this helps us learn stories. Yung mai-imbak natin sa sarili natin. Sa mind natin, sa isip natin, that we can use later on. Kasi, ang speaking kasi, kung ano yung topic mo, yung example story mo will depend on your audience. Hindi pwedeng generic lang, na iisang kwento lang. Kasi kung ang kwento mo pang adult, tapos ang audience mo is estudyante, hindi nila gets yung kwento. So, dapat mahilig tayong magbasa for us to be able to accumulate different kinds of stories that we can use later on in life. So, kung marami kang compilation ng stories sa isip natin, then madami tayong kwentong masasabi. Depende sa situation. And it's very important for us to speak with emotion. Kasi hindi pwede yung monotone, yung alam nyo, ganito. Yun ba yung mga ganon? Yung isang tono lang. Dapat merong up and down so that there should be a rhythm. And don't be afraid if minsan, di ba natitigilan ka sa gitna ng pagsasalita mo. So this is the time for you to breathe. So it's okay na merong mga silent moment na mga 10 seconds. It's really normal. It's okay. Kasi if the timing is right, parang may dating din to sa nakikinig sa'yo eh. So sometimes you can control then the speed on the way we talk. Especially din, di ba, kung sanay ka magsalita ng mabilis. And now you're our speaker. Di ba, parang minomodulate mo tapos hinihinaan mo yung speed na pagsasalita mo. There will always be a time na bibili siya. Pero it's normal. So, pag nahahalata mo, you just have to decrease the speed then and slow down. Rhythm is very important in talking, no? So, dapat may rhythm. Yung parang, tapos may tono. Hindi yung pwedeng monotone. Yung dapat pag nagsasalita ka, mataas yung tono doon sa mga ini-emphasize mong words. Hindi pwede yung hindi mo siya bibigyan ng tone kasi hindi nila magigets, hindi nila maiintindihan yung sinasabi mo. You know, speaking is an art, pero itong art na to, it can be learned. So, wag tayong matakot na porke hindi tayo marunong magsalita, forever ganun na. So, this is a skill that can be learned. Depende na lang kung gaano mo ka gusto matutunan to. Ito, yun din yung magdedictate kung gaano mo, how fast you can learn it. You just make sure that in speaking kasi you have to make sure na once you decide to open your mouth, you should be confident that you know what to say. Hindi pwede yung, yung parang natitigilan ka tapos biglang iisipin mo, ano na yung sasabihin ko? And you should always integrate humor when you speak as this usually captivates your audience. Actually, the first minute of your speech should be focused on captivating your audience. Yung parang dito pa lang, on the first minute, dapat nagiging interesado na yung audience mo na makinig sa'yo. Kasi pag boring ka sa umpisa, parang aayaw na sila eh. Yung parang hindi na nila gustong makinig. So, dapat sa umpisa pa lang, makaptivate mo na siya. Kaya nga 'di ba, yung sa mga stand-up comedian 'di ba? Sa umpisa pa lang dapat captured mo na yung audience mo. Hindi pwedeng yung sa dulo kasi minsan hindi na sila makikinig. So there are tips that can and strategies that can help you captivate them. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to engage your audience sa umpisa pa lang. Kasi yung mga nakikinig kasi parang gusto nila involved sila sa activity para hindi sila nabobore. So, you have to give them a reason to engage themselves. Like, minsan, di ba yung sa joke, tapos tatawa sila. This works for some, but depende rin kasi siya sa talk mo. So, and then, dapat nagkakaroon ng connection between you and your audience in a different level, in a deeper level. Kasi pag ang connection na nakuha mo or nakuha ni audience dun sa sinasabi mo is malalim, parang mas naaalala ka niya, mas may recall, mas may inspiration, mas may changes on her part kung ito ay isang inspirational and motivational talk. And ito na yung sinasabi ko na parang you have to show the story, be animated, yung may mga body language na kasama and yung pag-deliver mo, yung vocal delivery mo. Dapat kasi, ang iba kasi, when they talk, di ba, they stand in a podium. Yung parang lamesa na matangkad, di ba, doon tayo usually kasi naandun yung mic. So, it's really better to interact with your audience. Minsan, if you have 10 or 20 audience, pwede ka maglakad sa stage or you can walk sa baba ng stage for them to be able to have an interaction with you. And then, minsan, you can also put your hands on your listener kung, di ba, yung ginaganyan. Tapos, maganda kasi yung may interaction kasi they feel that they are important as well. Na parang talagang you value them na naandun sila. So, the third is you provide value. So, pero pa you all in your talk, you have, 'di ba may question and answer? Dapat nasasagot natin yung specific problem or challenges ng audience mo. Kasi kaya nga sila nandun kasi they want to listen to you to get an answer to a question na hindi nila alam yung sagot. And then, dapat masasabi mo yung tamang sagot, yung sa tingin mo is tama. And then if you're a speaker kasi 'di ba usually madami ka na ding alam kasi you constantly read. And then the fourth is importante yung delivery mo. Kasi wala namang makikinig sa'yo kung ang stiff mo magsalita. Ito nga, yung monotone ka, di ba? Yung boring yung boses mo, yung parang hindi, walang rhythm, hindi nagpapalit yung tono ng boses. So, yung vocal quality naman, it can be developed. Yung parang, the more that you speak, the more na parang gumaganda yung boses mo. So, ito din yung kailangan mong i-focus sa presentation mo, yung pag-vary mo ng tone of your voice. Yung volume, yung speed, pag nagsasalita ka. And then, you should also learn to pause. Hindi naman maganda yung dire-diretso. So, dapat yung magpo-pause ka for you to breathe and for a few seconds, you continue. Kasi mas may impact pag nagpo-pause. And then, you have to dress the part, kung anong klase yung talk mo. Kung ang audience mo is mga nakaragid lang, okay lang na nakaragid ka. Noon kasi 'di ba nung hindi pa pandemic, there's usually a venue for this, yung public speaking, if motivational talk and seminars and trainings. But but now kasi now that we are using digital platform in doing our talks, hindi naman pwedeng nakapambahay ka lang. You should also dress the part na ikaw ang speaker. Kasi no one will believe you if hindi maganda yung ayos mo. Yun. And then, another thing is you have to keep your content fresh. Pag ikaw ay magsasalita, dapat ina-update mo yung presentation slides mo. Hindi pwede na yung materials mo is 1985 pa. Hindi pwedeng ganon. So, dapat fresh ang content mo. So, dapat inaayos mo siya before you talk para at least yung pinaka-latest ang mapapakita mo sa kanila. And then, the last is practice, practice, and practice. Walang perfect speaker. Lahat nagkakamali, lahat din may flaws. But in order for you to become a better speaker, each time you speak, you have to practice. Dapat nire-rehearse mo yung presentation bago ka magsalita, may rehearsal. Para sigurado ka na tama yung mga sasabihin mo, tama yung tono ng pagsasalita. And then you have to review your notes. Hindi pwede yung kung ano lang yung maalala mo, yun lang. In order for you to be a great speaker, you must know your presentation inside and out. Mula sa umpisa hanggang sa huli, baliktarin man yan, alam mo kung ano yung pasunod-sunod. And then, eto kasing pagpapractice natin, eto yung nakakapag-enhance the way you speak, the way you think, na pag tumigil ka, nakalimutan mo, ano yung strategies na pwede mong gawin para hindi magmukhang nakalimutan mo yung sasabihin mo. And in rehearsing kasi, pag paulit-ulit mo muna siyang pinapractice, napapolish mo siya, pati yung sound ng pagsasalita mo. And in polishing these things, you feel more confident in delivering the talk. Yung hindi ka nanenervyusin kasi alam mong perfect mo siya. So I hope these strategies will help you in becoming a better version of you. And I hope I was able to give you some information tonight. And I would like to thank everyone for being here and for investing their time to learn again. So before I end, I would like to ask for your support in liking and following my FB pages. If you need assistance on financial planning, please like and follow Film Life Legazpi City FB page so I can personally assist you when it comes to your insurance and investment needs. You can also send me a friend request on my personal Facebook account, SucCEZ Acuña. You can also contact me through my mobile number 0917-717-7248. If you are in need of coaching, inspiration, and motivation in life and your finances, you can like and follow SucCEZ Project, bridging connections through growth, collaboration, and self-mastery. For your training and business consultancy needs, you can follow Mindbox Training and Consultancy Solutions, Achieving Beyond Creative Thinking. If you have problems with your finances and you want motivation and inspirations, you can also join the Draining Pockets community and experience how you can change your mindset and achieve abundance in life. And lastly, I hope you can join me again next week for another episode of Speak with SucCEZ. Thank you for investing your time to learn again this evening. Thank you and good night.